welcome people in our talks by coffee with leaders. It's my pleasure to have here great leader from DXN Sweden, Mr. Ashar Khan. Ashar, welcome.
Thank you so much, Marianna, for arranging this online interview. Very much grateful.
Thank you that you accepted my invitation.
Yes, of course. Now we are at home working, digitally, and this is the best option that we have to grow digitally and connect with each other. So thank you for taking this opportunity and starting with this coffee talk.
Yes, coffee talk. I would like to introduce you for people who don't know you. So we know about you that you are health coach, certified nutritionist, and also author of 2 books, Home Workout Bible, and second is Quality Life through Quality Bites.
Thank you so much for your kind introduction.
I have some questions to you, so we can start. How did you get to DXN, and how do DXN change your life?
Well, it's a very interesting question. It always, every time when somebody asks me this question, I go deep into many thoughts, but if we have short time, I will go short. DXN came into my life because of 2 reasons. And the first reason is a short story. You know, everybody follow the trends of educational career, and I did the same thing. Went to school, college, degree. My father used to tell me, you have to study, you have to get good degree, otherwise you will not get become successful in your life. So I was studying, and after the degree, I was expecting myself that now I have a very stable economical, life. But I was working as a manager in a Swedish company in back in the days, like 7 years ago. And after some years of experience and working hard, all of a sudden, due to some internal crisis, I lost my job. I said, okay, it's part of the life. I started again, worked hard, become manager, and then all of a sudden something happened, and the company was redesigning their organization and all that. I lost my job. At the second time, I was young again. I said, okay, I can work hard. I can, it's part of life. I was making myself positive. I started working again, worked 5 years for this company and worked all the way to regional manager, and many good salary incentives and everything. And then this company decided that they will move back to Holland because it was a Holland company based in Sweden. So now I became very much, insecure. And all my life I was thinking that if I study, if I get good, education and degree, it will give me a very stable future. I can always rely on that, and I can make my family secure. But then I lost my, the hope in this thinking. So I was looking for something, something that I can have, permanent in my life, so I can, relax, I can go on vacation, I can have a good social life, I can give security to my kids. So that was the one reason. Second reason, my father, all of a sudden, he got diagnosed with cancer, and it was very disturbing for us in the family because it never happened in our family. And something, it was very shocking to experience this and to listen about it from my father. And he is old, and he was he was afraid from the radiation and the therapies and all the medicines and antibiotics. So he was looking for more natural treatment. And for me, I have studied science also. I never knew about food science. I have always studied, I knew always about pharmaceutical industry, and I never knew about nutraceutical and how it works. And this is how one of my uncle, my great uncle, recommended this mushroom and the gynotherapy to my father. And
Mushroom.
yeah. So this came to my father's and my life, and my father came out of cancer, and that's how it changed my life. From that point, it took my attention.
Thank you very much. What is your favorite product in the exam and why?
Like I said, father is a relation that is very important for everyone, and parents and all that, bondings. And this product, the one that you showed me, Ganoderma, this product has saved my father's life, together with the therapy, spirulina, morenzi. And these three products has helped my mother come out of arthritis. So I am ever grateful for these products, and these three products have become my favorite. I use it since 5 years. My family, kids, everyone is using it, and this is what I recommend from my testimonial. And it's a everyday. It's in our everyday lifestyle, in morning and in evening.
What has been the biggest challenge that you overcame and you are proud of it?
Well, from my previous answer and looking in the past, in my journey, my unstable economical crisis, I was, working very hard and challenging myself, and to get my something stable. And when I get DXN, and I knew it's not easy. Network marketing is it's not a piece of cake, but it's always better for somebody who has the right focus. So I was very keen to study and work hard, and I'm really proud of myself that I took this opportunity. Until this day today, uh, I'm working, and to move forward and to make my economical life much more stable.
Thank you very much. What does motivate you to overcome these challenges?
You know, to overcome any challenge, you need motivation. You need why. You need to think, why are you starting this? So for me, I was from the background of getting economical crisis and father's health and all that. And 4 years ago, when I started DXN, because also I was not 100% stable in my mind, that okay, now I have started with this company, fourth company, and everything is going good, but I'm insecure. I don't know, maybe I will lose my job again. Something will happen with health or wealth or business or anything. So there was a lot of insecurity, and that was my challenge. And now, in the time of pandemic, uh, I never knew 4 years ago that this will happen. Nobody knew, I think. And most of the people in Sweden, 36,000 people has lost their jobs in 2 months. And now I thank myself, I'm proud of myself that I took these opportunities 4 years ago. And now I have something to handle my economical life. I have something in my pocket to work on. I know that this company is not closing. We can work digitally, we can work online, we don't have to go somewhere, we can work from mobile. And that was this decision which I took makes me proud and gives me the motivation every day to move forward.
Thank you very much. And what is your life motto that you follow in the exam?
Well, my life motto is to move forward to every day, even if it's 1%, regardless of the group, regardless of what happens, regardless of people, not negative, regardless of the system is not working. We had an interview today. We planned this for a week. We had such a wonderful meeting, but we couldn't save it. Move on. Now we are talking again. Now we are saving. So this is my motto. Just keep on moving on and don't fear rejection and don't lose hope. And every time if something doesn't work, just realize why it happened, and then learn from it, and then try again, and then move forward.
Thank you. What would you advise someone who is new or at the beginning in the exam? And what did you advise him or her?
People join DXN basically for two reasons. Now I have been in DXN for like almost 5 years. I see many reasons, more than two. But initially, there are two reasons. One is health. The second reason is financial stability. So if I'm joining for health only, then I need to make sure that I trust in herbs, I trust in natural food science, I trust how it works in my body. I should, have a mindset of taking these products consistently with right dosage, with right consumption, with increase the consumption with time, and I need to understand how it works. It's exactly like when you go to a doctor, you take medicine and you understand how it works. It's the same way if you join DXN for your health, then you have to understand why you get sick, what is gynotherapy, how it can help you to strengthen your immune system. So that is number one. Number two is if you are joining for business. So if you're joining for business, then you have to learn. It's not like I register in network marketing company and I will start earning money. And it has a different mindset, it has a different uh, literature. You have to study the whole system, how network marketing works, with time and with right focus, and only then you have taken the right decision. Because if you have a wrong mindset, then the decision will never support you. But if you have the right mindset, right studies, right mentor, then your decision will help you in the long run. Because network marketing is something for people who are stable, who in their mind, who have patience, who are there to wait, and who keep on struggling to move forward. Who you should give it time. So this is my advice to new people, to focus on in the roots, and then you can grow like a bamboo tree.
Yes. Who is your idol in the exam and why?
What is mean by idol? Idol for me, when I talk about my father, every kid's idol is his father, his parents, because that's first people you see. And if something happens with them, then is a very sensitive time period. And my uncle came, like my father got diagnosed with cancer, and my uncle came and he like an angel, and he gave this as a present, like a blessing, this gynotherapy. And his name is Mr. Fatmi Ghani. He is very famous in DXN. He has been working more than 15 years in it, and he's very dear uncle to me. And of course, he is my idol because he is not only the advisor of my father with regards to health. He is also my mentor, my sponsor, my teacher, and he has been guiding me since 5 years. So of course, I take him as an idol. But now, after 5 years, I have more idols in DXN. I have
Nice.
idols like Mr. Jijit, who have always supported me. I have idols like Dr. Rajesh Savera. Till now, he supports me. I write to him in Messenger, he answers me. And of course, the CEO of the company, Dr. Lim. I never knew him, I just knew him from Mr. Fatmi. But he became my idol when I met him in Italy. I would like to share a story here, very short one, if you allow.
Yes.
I was learning, like I said, if you join DXN with the focus to earn money or to do the business, then you have to learn. So in Sweden, nobody was DXN member, which I know. I was learning only from Mr. Fatmi through social media. So I traveled to London to meet the company. I traveled to Slovakia. I traveled to Hungary. And then when I knew that Dr. Lim is coming all the way from Malaysia to Italy, so I went to the leadership camp in Italy to meet him and learn from all the leaders. So I remember, too much people were there. I think it's one of the biggest leadership camp. And in my heart, I didn't believe that I can talk to him. So, anyways, I went to Mr. Jijit, and I requested him that can you please arrange a meeting with me and Dr. Lim. So I have some questions for him. So he said, okay, I will try. So it was a 3-day camp, and second day he came to me and he said, Dr. Lim is waiting for you. He has arranged, a meeting for you. So I was very shocked. The CEO of the company, and he remembered, and Mr. Jijit, he was so sincere that he, gave him my, request. So I was very humble that he arranged the meeting. He gave the camera to Mr. Jijit to record our meeting, and we had a 20 minutes interview with him, and he's so humble, and I was really impressed, and from that day he is one of my idols also.
It's incredible that Dr. Lim is waiting for you.
Yeah, it was shocking because I was not even a leader. I was just a star Ruby, and I went there alone. And I was, and over there were so many leaders with their groups and big people. I was sitting at the behind, and I didn't knew anyone. I only knew Mr. Jijit. Personally, I knew him because he came to Sweden in Malmo. We went 6 hour drives to meet him, and the relationship the management gives to the networkers, that what gave us the motivation. So it's very nice. I'm very happy with this experience.
Uh, and my last question is, what do you think? What makes from DXN competitive among companies?
There are many reasons. The first reason is I am still in DXN 5 years. That is the first reason now. But when I started in DXN, I was in the mindset that economical life is not insecure anymore. I was very insecure. So to join a network marketing company, which I know it's not easy, it's a better option, but it's not for everyone. It's a better entrepreneurial option. So to start in a network marketing company, and I was 32 at that time, so I cannot afford to start with something and fall down again. So I was studying 6 months. I took a network marketing course to know what network marketing is, how to choose a right company. And then I started to compare. Of course, I knew about DXN because of Mr. Fatmi Khani, but I had some friends with other companies working in network marketing also. But when I choose DXN, I had many reasons, which makes it the best company for me in the world, and it's very competitive. Number one, I always read the third party credibility. I never, okay, everybody can tell about their company, but for me, it's important what third party credibility is saying. So I searched DSA.com, that what Direct Selling Association is saying about DXN, and you can see all the history from 1993 when it was established till now. You can see how DXN is growing with regards to office, with regards to branches around the world, with regards to members, with regards to management, and with regards to the testimonials. So that was number one for me. Number two, then I started to, experience the features that when I joined, it was free to join network this business. And till now, it's been 5 years. Investment is very low. It's not like, because I have done business in my past life also, but it got, totally collapsed. And to do a business, you have to invest thousands and hundred thousands of euros and take loan.
My
But
God.
in this, you just have to, use products for your health. And then, you know, I have been experiencing everything which I read about it. So everything is true. It's not like, you know, you read something and then when you're doing it, nothing is happening. But I was reading about it and I was experiencing it also. So that's why I think that DXN is very competitive, and it's one of the best companies, one of the best network marketing companies in the world.
Thank you very much for your time and for a very interesting talk. And I hope I can manage something another with you in another time.
Thank you so much, Mariana, for arranging this. I really appreciate so we could talk and gather this information. So thank you so much for your time and patience, and we will stay in touch digitally.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.